scholars have long wanted to know what the boats were like during the time of Jesus in the first century, the boats that went on the Sea of Galilee, the boats that are spoken of so much in the New Testament. And until recently, we really did not know. Today, we know exactly. This was the mode of transportation for the Jewish people as they went on the Sea of Galilee from place to place. They went in boats like this.
In Israel, we only have one lake. That's the Sea of Galilee. Now, the Sea of Galilee is also the main drinking water source of the country. So we use a lot of the water from the lake for drinking water. So if it doesn't rain enough 1 year or 2 years, the level of the lake drops. So that's what happened in 1986.
The waters of the Sea of Galilee are receding, but it is also producing some unanticipated results, because as the water recedes, more and more of the soil that used to be under the water is now above the water. And we're finding all sorts of things from ancient times that we wouldn't have discovered otherwise. But nothing compares to what this man found. This man, Yuval, a gardener here in Genosar, was walking around the sea that had receded, and he saw some things that were of interest.
One day we find coin, very old coin, Roman coin, Jewish coin. We are seeking if coin in there, maybe another thing. So in this area we are looking day after day, many times, many hours.
And then they looked closer, and then they found iron nails.
And we are looking at the Roman nail after 20 centimeters, another one. We are clean the place, we see the wood and said, oh, we are find boat. We are find what we are dreaming. We are jumping in the air, we are dancing, we are crazy.
They called their father. Their father was a fisherman. Father, have you ever seen a boat like this? And he said, no. So they called the Ministry of Antiquities. They came and they had one look at the boat, and they saw, because of the special building technique used, that the boat was very, very old. How old they didn't know. They only knew after they did a carbon-14 test. And then they discovered that this boat is 2,000 years old. We don't know to whom the boat belonged. We know that the boat was big enough for 15 people. We know it was used for 20 years. And we know that the boat was fixed many, many times because it contains 12 different kinds of wood. The only artifacts that were found in the boat, an oil lamp and a cooking pot. Well, that's what a fisherman would have needed. It could have been a fishing boat, or it could have been a boat for transportation. But we're absolutely certain that this boat is 2,000 years old.
The archaeologists come and look the wood and said, yes, she's very old. The weather changed, very strong rain starting. We are running here and there, the rain stopped it. The sun go outside, it's big rainbow. Go outside, she's so strong, it's double rainbow. We are feeling this boat, she is not normal.
Today, we're able to see, we're able to experience, because of this man and because of the accident, if you will, of history of the water receding, we're able to get a real good feel of what the boat that Jesus traveled around in, here in Israel, on the Sea of Galilee, what it looked like.
To learn more about how you can be a blessing to Israel and the work of the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, call the fellowship at the number on the screen or go to ifcj.org.
Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael.